Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum, dear students. Hope all of you are fine at home and attending the online classes. I've seen that not all of you are submitting your assignments. I encourage you all to please attempt those assignments and submit them. And to those students who have submitted their assignments, well done, good job. I appreciate all of you. Now let's start our topic, which is Hajj, a pillar of Islam. Open up your books, it's on page number 45, and we'll start reading. Hajj. The pilgrimage to Mecca is another of the 5 pillars of Islam. So, dear students, the 5 pillars of Islam, we have read about it throughout our last few chapters, and Hajj is the 5th pillar of Islam, which means it is a fundamental duty for Muslims. Every Muslim who is physically and financially able must perform Hajj at least once in a lifetime. And you must have seen that every year millions of Muslims from all over the world gather in the holy city of Mecca to perform Hajj. They come from different countries, different cultures and languages, but they all come for the same purpose, to worship Allah. Next paragraph is, where do the Muslims go for Hajj? A Muslim who has the means to do it must make a pilgrimage to Mecca at least once in a lifetime. Hajj is the Arabic word for this pilgrimage. So, my dear students, Hajj is an amazing journey that Muslims take to show their love and obedience to Allah. And where do we go? We go to Mecca, Saudi Arabia. And in Mecca, there is a mosque called Masjid al-Haram, the great mosque. And at the center of this mosque is Kaaba. And Kaaba was built by Prophet Ibrahim alayhi salam and his son Prophet Ismail alayhi salam. So if we want to enter Masjid al-Haram and we have the intention of Hajj, we need to wear ihram. And what is ihram? Ihram is a white cloth for boys and modest clothing for girls. And we'll read about it in our next paragraph. Before actually entering Mecca, every pilgrim must put on a special dress called ihram. This shows that everyone is the same before Allah. So you must ask this question, that what is the purpose of ihram? Imagine that you're going on the most important journey of your life to visit Allah's house, the Kaaba in Mecca. And before you arrive there, you have to change into a special uniform called ihram. But my dear students, ihram is not just about the white cloth or simple clothing. Ihram is a sacred state of mind and body where you say yes to Allah and no to distractions. And the other reason, when you put on a simple unstitched cloth, you cannot tell who is rich and who is poor and who is king and who is a worker. So it's simple thing that none of us is different than the other. All of us are same. All of us are equal in front of Allah. Nobody is superior or inferior. Nobody is different. So Allah sees us as equal. Let's move to our next paragraph, which is, on reaching the holy masjid at Mecca, the pilgrims walk around the holy Kaaba 7 times. This is called Tawaf. Tawaf is one of the most beautiful and special parts of Hajj and Umrah. Imagine millions of people from all over the world, all wearing the same simple white clothes and walking together in a circle around the Kaaba. And what is the purpose? Putting Allah at the center. The main reason we do the tawaf is to show that Allah is the center of our lives. Just like you walk around the Kaaba, it reminds you that your thoughts, your actions, and your love should all revolve around pleasing Allah. And the second reason is that we follow the footsteps of Prophet Ibrahim alayhi salam and then Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wasallam. It's a way to connect with the history of our faith and do exactly what they did to worship Allah. Our next paragraph is, next, the pilgrims run 7 times between the 2 hills called Safa and Marwa. This running is called Sa'i in Arabic. What is Sa'i? It is walking or running back and forth 7 times between 2 small hills called Safa and Marwa. And where do we have to do the Sa'i? These hills are located inside the Masjid al-Haram in Makkah, Saudi Arabia, right next to the Kaaba. And the rules are that it is done after Tawaf, and you start at Safa and end at Marwa. In the green light, the middle of the path, there are some green lights where men walk through, they run through those green lights, but women just walk fast. They don't have to run. Why do we do it? Sa'i is done for honoring Hazrat Hajra alayhi salam. Prophet Ibrahim left Hazrat Hajra and their baby son Hazrat Ismail alayhi salam in the desert, and Hazrat Hajra became desperate to find help. She ran to the top of the Mount Safa to look for anyone or any help. Then she ran down and across the Mount Marwa to look again. She did this back and forth, running 7 times in the hot desert. And you know what? Because she trusted Allah completely, Allah sent Angel Jibrail, who hit the ground and the water began to flow. And this is the Zamzam well, which still exists today, and we drink Zamzam water whenever we go there. Now let's move towards our last paragraph. The pilgrims then go to the plain of Arafat. It is about 15 kilometers away from Mecca. When the Hajj is over, the pilgrims remove their ihram and put on their usual dress. They return home with the memories of holy place. So what is Arafat? It's a massive, wide open desert field near the city of Mecca in Saudi Arabia, and it is called Plain of Arafat. For the most of the year, it is quiet and empty, but on one special day, on 9th day of Zulhajj, the last month of Islamic calendar, something incredible happens. Millions of Muslims from all over the world gather there to pray. The pilgrimage of Hajj lasts about a week, but Arafat is the most important part. Prophet Muhammad ﷺ said, Hajj is Arafah, which means if you do not spend time on this plain, your Hajj is not complete. So my dear students, our topic ends here. Now we'll move forward to the questions of these topics. As you have seen in whole video that I have done the video according to the questions, and you would not have any problem answering these questions. Please do these questions on your notebook. Let's go through these questions together. What is the Hajj? Where do the Muslims go for Hajj? Is it binding on every Muslim to go for Hajj? What is the ihram? What is the tawaf? What does sa'i mean? And the last question is, what is the plain of Arafat? I hope you understand the answers. You can revisit the lecture, you can find these answers and note that on your notebooks. Let's move towards our worksheet, which is very easy. First question is, write true or false. Hajj is the Arabic word for this pilgrimage. The pilgrims do not walk round the Kaaba 7 times during Tawaf. Third, Hajj is the third pillar of Islam. Fourth, Muslims go to Makkah for Hajj. Every pilgrim put on a special dress called ihram. The second question is, choose the correct answers. The pilgrims run 7 times between 2 hills called. Options are Safa and Marwa, B. Arafat. Second, Muslims should make a pilgrimage to Makkah at least once in a lifetime, twice in a lifetime. Third, the pilgrims remove their dash after performing Hajj, usual dress or ihram. And the last is, the plain of Arafat is about 15 kilometers from option A, Makkah, option B, Medina. So my dear students, this is the whole video lecture and all the question answers, the worksheet. Thank you all for attending this lecture. Thank you all for doing all the work, the students who are doing it. Take good care of yourselves, take good care of your parents, and I'll see you on the next topic. Allah Hafiz.